You know, one time I posted on social media, I was like, you know, I have pets. I come home and I have pets, and just seeing them tires me out. How does anybody have energy to have kids? And someone really annoyingly commented beneath, kids are my energy. And I wanted to just like virtually slap, like,
no, yeah, that makes complete sense though, what they said. It makes
like, no, how?
sense.
I don't get that. Like, how does that give you energy? I don't understand that. To me, when I see children, I just see like a sucking of energy. Like, oh, all my energy is going into
Pause. No diddy.
Gay.
I was just making jokes earlier, like, doesn't Coleman like kids? And then you said that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing.
We're noticing a pattern.
No, I don't think so.
Non-sexual energy.
Like, if you have a child, it fucking literally, I mean, it does change you. It changes you hormonally. Like, you're going to feel different after having a child. Yeah. It's just like my dog.
But that's not true for everybody, though. I mean, think about how many people have kids and just abandon them. Or
I still think it changes them as a person. Even if they abandon them, I think it absolutely changes them as a person, whether that's for the better or for the worse. But I think most people, it creates
But how much of that is like the hormonal change of it and just the circumstances that arise due to abandoning a child or whatever? Like, there will be blood. I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy.
I mean, I think a lot of it is going to be hormonal things. Especially when you start just spending that much time with a partner. Like, you're just going to change as a person. It's going to happen. Like I said, whether it's for better or for worse.
But I feel like that's more circumstantial than, like, what happens. Like,
I don't know. It doesn't matter your circumstances. You're going to change as a person when you have a child. For the first time, I mean, it happens to most everybody I know. They're like, I'm telling you, like, I was never excited to have a kid and shit like this. And then fucking as soon as I saw my baby, I was like, oh my God. And like my whole life changed.
Yeah.
You have a fucking child.
That happens a lot of times, but there are also a lot of times where that doesn't happen, where that's not the case, where people like admit like, oh, hey, I had a kid and I didn't really feel anything. Like, there are plenty of stories where
I've never heard anybody say that. Even people that aren't in their kid. You've heard somebody say that?
Not personally, because they can't admit because of this social like pressure, this construct that like you have to like have this attraction, this feeling when you have a kid. Like, there are a lot of people who don't have that, and they feel like they can't speak out. I think a lot of them
niggas would not give a fuck if they don't give a fuck about their kid. I don't think they would give a fuck that you don't, or that you give a fuck that they don't care about their kid.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think people that like people. I think it's not malicious to like feel like that.
I think most of the people who act like they don't care about their kids don't care about the person that they had a kid with is their issue. Because I'd say it's mostly men that act like they don't want their kid. And I think a lot of times, I think most of the men that act like they just don't want their kids really don't want to ever be around the woman that they had kids with again.
My rebuttal: have a kid first.
Man, I got homies with kids. I've got homegirls that have had kids. This is the last time I hung out with her too. I was like, after this, I was like, I don't think so. So she was talking about her baby daddy, which that guy, he's in fucking jail or prison now anyways. But she was talking about him, and she's like, talking about how his new girlfriend and shit isn't going to be around their daughter and all this and that. So I was asking about the new girlfriend, and she's basically saying, like, it's fine. She's fine. Like, she's a good lady, has a good job, shit like this. I'm like, so why does that matter that he's with her? And he's like, or she said, because I'm the mother of his child and I can still control him. I was like, so last time I'm fucking hanging out here, you know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck, dude? That's insane. And I think a lot of women fucking act like that.
Oh, yeah.
They act like, hey, I hold the power here. I hold the key to your happiness. If you fuck me over, you're never going to see your kids again. And so it drives people to be like, okay, fuck it. I'd say that's what most men do when they're placed in that type of situation, whether it's a kid or something else. It's like, okay, fuck you then. Fuck you then. I don't give a fuck about it. Even if they do, they're just going to be like, I don't care. Just to brush it off easier. Because that's what I'll say. I'm like, I don't care. Sometimes I do care.
That sounds circumstantial. But
I mean, yeah, that
take it
factor.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I mean, I'm saying hormonally, most men are going to fucking care about their child. It's like men are like dogs. My dog completely changed and became 10 times more aggressive once we moved in to a place where he was living with a dog he had puppies with and one of his puppies, right? And if he's around them and anybody else comes around him, he's like, hey, don't come near my fucking dogs. Like, that's how he acts, because he falls into his pack and herd mentality where he's like, I'm the man here, I'm the fucking leader, and I will fucking kill over these 2 other dogs because these are like, you know what I'm saying? That's his family. People change like that. You're just crazy.
No, I think I think there are people who like go through trauma or whatever, like whatever reason, personal reason, they just, when they go through that experience, they just don't go through that. I don't think that means that they're a malicious person. I think it's something that
I'm saying like a very small percentage probably does that. Just doesn't care. It's just like, my baby
what
was
I'm
born,
saying, I guess, is that I think it's
care.
bigger than what most people think it is. I think there are a lot more people out there that are that won't admit because of this like perception that like
don't
everyone
care
feels,
about the fact that they had a child.
not that they don't care about, but necessarily they don't connect as well. Like maybe they don't.
Oh, not connecting is a whole different story. Not connecting with your kids. I mean,
isn't that part of it?
There's got to be
caring?
plenty.
Isn't that part of it? Caring?
No, you could still care about your fucking kid, but not connect with them. I got family members I don't really connect with, but I do care about them. Like I'll see them on the holiday, and I'm like, hey, how are you? How you been? And we talk and we chat. I don't fucking talk to them outside of that.
Well, there's the connection there, is that you're talking and chatting. I'm reading this book right now.
Well, yeah, because we're fucking adults. Yeah, sometimes you're not going to feel like you have a fucking connection with your 7-year-old son when you're in your fucking late 30s to early 40s. That's
I'm saying like
happen.
at birth. I'm saying like at birth. That's all I'm talking about. Like at birth.
Yeah, I think it's a
birth
very,
or like
very small
afterwards?
percentage. Very small percentage.
I don't know.
I mean,
Busters, there's a statistic for this.
I know this is just my personal life that I can speak on, but pretty much everybody I know that has kids, that's a dude, gives a fuck about their kids. Like a lot. Probably more than anything.
But you see, this is like the circular issues that like, if people aren't comfortable saying it, then like how are you going to know that they're telling you the truth?
Well, all they can do is talk about how much they fucking love their kids all the time. I don't think they would just sit around and lie about it. But like, man, look at my son.
I mean, I
look, I took my boy out to do this. We went out fishing for his first time, and that's his first catch. What the fuck? What? Niggas is not going to sit down and tell you that story if they don't give a fuck about their kid.
They could be a sociopath.
Well, a couple statistics would be that children do better in single father households than single mother households, as well as women.
I think it's probably more likely for a mother
predisposed to abuse their children.
Wait, what was that last part? Sorry.
Women are statistically more predisposed to abuse their children.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Is that a proven fact?
That's what the man just said.
Is that God? Who is that talking? What is that voice in my head?
Lauren, you have 5 children that are lost who don't have their father.
Oh well.
How does that make you feel?
Dude, if I have a kid right now, if I actually do have a kid somewhere, it's not my fault that I don't know them. It's their mother's fault at that point. I was like, you got fucking pregnant by me and you didn't tell me?
You gotta be kidding. 3 minutes after you just made this.
What, dude? It's not my fault.
You're saying like you connect with the kid, but
how the fuck am I supposed to connect with a kid if I didn't know it was mine?
I'm not even calling you out. It's just
if I got
hilarious.
Told,
it's just
if I
funny.
Got told I had a kid right now, it would change my whole life. It would change my whole life immediately. Duh.
It was just funny.
But if I have a kid right now and I don't know it, then yeah, I obviously don't fucking care. I don't know it.
Why are we looking at
this fucking guy, dude?
Excuse me. What are we looking up? I wanted to look up how many people don't like connect with their kid or like don't care about their kid or whatever. I guess child abuse is a pretty good indicator of that.
I don't know.
So are we talking
In a
about
sense.
child abandonment then?
That's a fair
Yeah,
point.
right? Because I don't think you could really.
I guess child abandonment. Yeah, that'd probably be a better statistic. Let's look at that. I had to think of this in scientific terms. And I was like, abandonment. I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my child. It's a great ass movie.
Now I wonder if this is showing though.
In 2021, there were more. Okay, this is just abuse.
There were more female
Okay,
victims
get out
of
of the
child
AI shit. The
abuse
AI
than
the
male
AI is crap.
victims.
The AI is crap. I saw a video on that the other day talking about how all the AI bullshit.
Yeah, see, I feel like this is gonna talk more about the
Okay,
kids.
yeah.
It's gonna talk
Fuck the
about more
internet.
like how many women compared to men got abandoned.
How about you take off the bi-gender part and just look up child abandonment statistics? Let's just try that last part and then. Okay, let's click that first one. Child mistreatment and neglect statistics.
Maltreatment?
What the fuck?
Maltreatment.
Maltreatment.
Are those kids getting their quota of malts per year? We need to tackle these fucking mothers.
I
who
didn't
are
know we were only
giving-
talking about black families. What the fuck?
This just in, the internet is racist.
Doo-doo. Shh. 4.276 million child
maltreatment.
whatever. Never even heard that word before. Okay, wait. You're scrolling too fast.
Yeah, you slow down here. Slow down.
Started scrolling as I'm reading. Referral reports received. Oh, those are all links. Yeah, go down to this graph here. Number of cases of child abuse in the United States in 2022 by age.
Wait, that was abuse. Okay, this is the same problem. We're just getting into where's abandonment? We need to find abandonment. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's that you find that sometimes.
Neglect.
That's not. I mean, neglect can just be like you just are shitty. You don't feed them enough or whatever.
Well, I think if they're running a statistic on it, well, yeah, that's.
Well, that's the different, but that's different than like. I mean, I guess that's kind of in the same.
Yeah, there you go.
That's kind of in the same ballpark.
Which gender abandons children more?
I don't know why are we going by gender? Why are we going by gender? I'm confused by that part.
Because we were seeing the difference between men and women, weren't we?
Were we?
Or were we just seeing in general?
I don't know what
This
gender.
motherfucker says,
I feel.
were we? You stoned.
Yeah, I might have.
Wait, go back up. In 91%. Oh, what the fuck? In 91% of custody cases, the parents mutually decide to give custody to the mother. Okay, well.
But also,
27% of fathers completely abandon their children after divorce. See, that's kind of like what I'm saying right there.
Wait,
It's like
sorry.
they-
this also
Repeat
leads
that.
into-
What was that? Sorry. 20%
Hello?
of
Buster?
fathers are minor.
Yeah,
27% of fathers completely abandon their children after divorce.
Yeah. Because it's fuck that bitch, not fuck them kids. Yeah.
Damn.
no,
That's sad.
but also family court is rigged against fathers.
That is very
to
true. Yes.
feed the state funding in the majority of cases.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Those are easily looked up statistics too. We could dive into this the whole episode.
Nah, we're
let's-
approaching time, so I think it's about time we get to the game show.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.